After a 20-year hiatus from the horror genre, Academy Award-winning actor Halle Berry has made a thrilling return with her latest film, Never Let Go. The film delves into the supernatural and psychological realms of horror, offering Berry a chance to explore complex emotions in a genre she last visited in 2003's Gothica. Despite the genre's chilling themes, Berry reveals that it wasn't just the eerie atmosphere or the scare factor that brought her back to horror, it was the story's heartfelt portrayal of motherhood. In an interview with the Philadelphia Tribune, Berry shared her thoughts on why Never Let Go stood out among the many projects she's been offered. "What drew me to Never Let Go was the unique portrayal of motherhood," Berry explained. "It's a horror film, yes, but at its core, it's a story about a mother's love, how far she will go to protect her children, even in the most terrifying and extreme circumstances." This compelling exploration of maternal instincts was the driving force behind her decision to return to horror. Berry added that she could personally relate to the character's motivations as a mother herself. "It made me reflect on my own life as a mother. I asked myself, what would I do to keep my children safe? How far would I go? And that question really intrigued me." The emotional core of Never Let Go. In Never Let Go, Berry portrays a mother who faces supernatural forces while trying to protect her two sons, played by Percy Daggs IV and Anthony Jenkins. The family has been haunted for years by a malevolent spirit in their home, which has forced them to forge an unusually tight bond for survival. However, when one of the sons begins to question the existence of the evil spirit, the family's unity starts to unravel, leading to an intensified battle for survival. Berry's character isn't a traditional horror heroine fighting monsters with brute strength. Instead, she's a mother driven by love and desperation, a dynamic that resonated deeply with the star. "She may not have saved her children in the conventional sense, but her love for them is fierce and unwavering," Berry said. The film plays with that ambiguity between her mental state and the reality of the evil around her, which kept us guessing and added a psychological edge to the horror. Daggs, one of Berry's co-stars, spoke highly of her on-set presence, describing her as both a mentor and a maternal figure. "Halle was like a real mother to us during the production," Daggs shared in an interview. "She checked in on us, making sure we were doing okay emotionally and physically. Her warmth and support really helped create a safe environment, which is essential when you're dealing with such intense material." Halle Berry's horror comeback after Gothica. For many fans, Never Let Go marks a long-awaited return of Berry to a genre she hasn't touched since the early 2000s. In 2003's Gothica, Berry played a psychiatrist who wakes up as a patient in her own hospital after being accused of a gruesome murder she doesn't remember committing. That film, which also starred Robert Downey Jr. and Penelope Cruz, introduced Berry to the world of psychological horror. Berry reflected on the differences between Gothica and Never Let Go, noting how much her perspective on horror has changed over the years. "Back then, I was more focused on the thrill of it all, the fear, the suspense. With Never Let Go, it's deeper. I'm coming from a different place, where I can tap into more personal experiences and emotions as a mother." Her performance in Never Let Go also represents her continued growth as an actor. Having taken on a wide variety of roles over the years, from action-packed blockbusters like John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum to intimate dramas such as Bruised, Berry has consistently pushed herself to explore new territory. Her return to horror not only signals her versatility but also shows that she's willing to take on emotionally challenging roles that resonate with her on a personal level. The creative team behind Never Let Go. Directed by renowned horror filmmaker Alexandre, best known for The Hills Have Eyes and Piranha 3D, Never Let Go promises a visually stunning and emotionally intense experience. Aya, whose films are known for their visceral intensity and psychological depth, brings his signature style to the project, blending supernatural elements with a grounded emotional core. Berry praised Aya's vision for the film, calling him a master at balancing the terrifying with the deeply human. Aya is joined by producer Sean Levy, whose work on Stranger Things has established him as a major force in the genre. Together, they've crafted a film that not only delivers the scares but also explores the emotional depth of its characters in a way that is rarely seen in horror films. What's next for Halle Berry? Never Let Go is just one of several high-profile projects Berry has in the works. In addition to this horror film, she recently starred in the Netflix action comedy The Union, alongside Mark Wahlberg. With Never Let Go set to be her second big-screen release in as many months, Berry is proving that her career is as dynamic as ever. As for whether she'll continue in the horror genre, Berry remains open to the possibility. "I've really enjoyed coming back to horror, especially with a project like this that has so much heart," she said. "If the right story comes along, one that resonates with me on a deep level, I'd definitely consider doing more."